Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and this is the first video you're seeing from me, hi, I am Megan Jossel. I'm a local artist on Vancouver Island. I'm normally making videos about oil painting or creativity, but today I wanted to share some exciting personal news that is most likely going to affect my channel going forward. So I wanted to get that out into the open, so we will jump right into it. Okay, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but my husband and I are officially mortgage free. We got the papers the other day. We were looking at it. It's a zero balance. I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we're here. It feels very crazy to see those papers in our hands and be standing in our new place completely mortgage free. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's still shocking. We just did it in November, so it's been about a month now. Happy New Year, everyone. It is the new year. What a great way to start out the new year. I feel like it's gonna be a great one this year. So I'm so excited to share that news, but that means that things are going to not change too much, but I'm going to have more time on here to be able to share things with you. But I wanted to take a step back, rewind a little bit, and share about this process. I've been a little bit reluctant to share this story because I know how difficult a lot of people's financial situations are right now, but I think it's good to give my perspective and share how me and my husband got to this place, and also talk about how it is going to free up our time to create more and to hopefully travel soon. So I guess a little background on me and my husband. When we first met, one of our biggest goals was to buy a house because we knew it would help us reach our investment goals. It was really important to us, and that's actually why we decided not to have a wedding. We ended up putting all of our money towards a down payment. Looking back on this time, we have absolutely no regrets with that decision, and I am so glad that we followed our own path, because I know that there is a lot of pressure around big milestones like getting married or, having big celebrations for these events, and we decided we never even wanted a wedding in the first place. So I'm really glad that we didn't do that and we stuck with what we wanted, and we are so much happier for it because we have been able to become mortgage free because we didn't spend our down payment in such a crucial time too, because we bought our house in 2015, and oh my gosh, if we would have waited a few more years, I don't think we would have been able to afford the house that we bought. So I'm very glad that we did that. By sticking to our goals and our dreams, we made more intentional choices that aligned with what mattered most to us. It made it so much easier to say no to things in the end because it just didn't serve the vision that we wanted into the future. And we used this throughout those last 10 years in every single thing that we did. And I think that's a big reason why we are here today. I guess I can also give you guys a little bit of a background on our first home. So like I said, we bought our house on Vancouver Island in 2015, and we were fortunate when we bought right before that big housing boom that happened in 2020. And then last year in November, we decided after almost 10 years in the home that we didn't want the mortgage anymore, and we were like, how can we make this work? So we have now downsized to a condo, which I will have to give you guys a tour. We have slowly set things up. You can kind of see the art studio behind me now. And with all the extra money that over the years we had put to the principal of our house, and then we also had, in Canada, it's the TFSAs, or the tax-free savings account. I know there's different things in every country, but we put ours into our TFSA. So between putting the money down on the principal and the TFSAs, we were able to pile that money together with the equity of selling our home, completely pay this condo off, and come out the other end mortgage free, which is crazy. But we, and by we, I mean I did all of the money crunching because I was like so determined to do this for us, because I knew that we both had worked so hard to be in the position that we were in. And I was like, no, we can make this work. So I was crunching numbers. I was talking to our realtor. I was doing all we could just to see if it was possible, if we sold our house and we bought something smaller, if we could just make it work and be mortgage free at 30 years old, because that sounds pretty awesome. I think a combination of good timing, lots of sacrifices, and being on the same page with our finances and goals is what made it happen. Doing all this hard mental work with each other has resulted in a strong sense of knowing who we are. You have to be on the same page as your partner, not just for a few weeks or months, but for years. I think our dedication to each other is what made this really all possible. We were always listening to each other's concerns and coming together in hard times to reevaluate our goals and game plans. Working on our mental health was also a big factor. We were constantly working on our relationship with physical items and how these items were serving us. We took a mindful approach to our lives and the way we made every purchase over the last 10 years. Mindfulness in a sense to not cave into other people's wants for us, and setting our boundaries when we felt like we were being pressured to stray from our goals and values. We also really leaned into the concept of why. I don't know if any of you have read the book by Simon Sinek. It's called Start With Why. It's one of the books that has really influenced us a lot over the years. And while people normally apply it to leadership and business, we found it was just as valuable for our personal goals. Knowing our why has really kept us focused and resilient even when things got tough. And now for the fun part of this video, this is why we made the decisions that we did. Now that we are in the position to focus on what truly matters, after years of hard work and sacrifices, it's time to just rest and release our emotions that have built up over this whole journey. This year, I'm prioritizing creativity, but also a lot of rest. I definitely need a lot of rest after all of that. I can't wait to dive into some more creative projects this year. I'm really looking forward to having more time to be able to prioritize this community, because I really enjoy just being here, connecting, doing the live streams, and just hanging out with everyone. This financial freedom also means that I can give back more to the community, which has always been a dream of mine. One of the reasons I started this channel was to share my love for creativity with others. Now I can do that without having to worry about our basic expenses like a mortgage. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was travel. Growing up, I did not have the opportunity to travel much, and now the thought of getting to experience the different cultures, landscapes, all of the beautiful places that we're going to be able to visit with this extra time is so exciting. I just imagine that it's gonna bring so much perspective to my creativity and my art practice now. I'm really excited to see where that takes us. I'm also really curious to see if any of you guys are mortgage free, or if that's a goal that you have also had and how it's maybe affected your life over the years. I'd love to hear your stories, so make sure you leave them down in the comments and we can chat about it there. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, keep creating and stay true to yourself.